Hello, this is Gio. Hey, look what I have here. I have the latest Amazon Fire Stick. This is the Fire TV Stick 4K Max. Now, this is a little bit of an upgrade from the regular 4K Fire Stick. This has the Max at the end, and supposedly it's a little bit faster, especially with the menu options in the beginning. I think it's about the same when you actually stream the TV or the movies that you're watching, but the menu is a little bit faster. The Fire Stick 4K has a better processor, etc. Also, the Max version can be connected using the Wi-Fi 6. That's the latest Wi-Fi technology. So it supposedly helps boost the Wi-Fi conductivity. But today I'm not going to really review this new Fire Stick or kind of talk about its features. What I'm going to be doing today is just show you how to set this thing up if you happen to have purchased one. And so let's get started by opening up the box and seeing what's inside. And here you go. This is everything inside the box, starting with the Fire Stick itself. And then you have the Alexa voice remote control itself. Now this is the 3rd generation Fire Stick remote. Next you have an HDMI extender cable. The power adapter with USB cable. A couple of AAA batteries for the remote control. And of course, a nice little convenient user manual. So first things first, let's install the batteries to the remote control. Now, not only the user manual shows the direction, but also the package the remote actually comes in. So it kind of shows you step by step how to remove the cover to expose the battery compartment. And on the back of the remote, you'll see a little arrow which kind of directs you to which way to push the battery compartment out. It'll have a little thumb depression, and so you just apply a little pressure and that will remove the cover and expose the battery area. And inside you should see some printing that shows you which direction the battery minus versus positive direction should be. And with the batteries installed, you just replace the cover. And then for the power cord, you want to take the power adapter and the USB cable. Now, the larger end of the USB cable will fit into the power adapter. It only goes in one way. So if it doesn't go in right the first way, just turn it around and it should plug in the other way. And then the small end of the USB cable will actually attach to the Fire Stick itself on the side of it, as you can see here. So next, plug in your Fire Stick into one of the HDMI slots in your TV. For this TV, it actually has 3 HDMI slots. HDMI 1 is already being used. So in this case, I'm plugging it directly into the HDMI 3 slot. But what if your only available HDMI slot is actually too cramped or too tight for the Fire Stick to actually fit in? Well, that's where the HDMI extender cable comes in. So just take your HDMI extender cable and attach it to the end of your Fire Stick. And then plug in the end of the extender cable, which is attached to your Fire Stick, into your available HDMI slot on your TV. Then go ahead and plug in your power adapter to an available electric socket, and you're ready to power up your Fire Stick. Now you should turn on the power to your TV and make sure that it's set to the appropriate input, in this case the HDMI 2 input. Now on your remote, on the upper left hand corner, depress the power button. So once your Fire Stick is powered up, you'll see some messages in various languages. This is essentially telling you to sync your remote to your Fire Stick. And so just wait for the language you're used to, in this case, English, and it's asking you to hit the home button on your remote, the little button that looks like a house. So go ahead and put your remote close to your Fire Stick and hit that home button, and it will sync to your Fire Stick. Next, he'll ask you to select a language. In my case, I'm going to select US English. It will then scan for available networks. Now, this is the Wi-Fi signal you want your Fire Stick to attach to. This will be your home Wi-Fi signal. So go ahead and find your Wi-Fi connection and select it. And then it'll ask you to enter your password to your Wi-Fi network. Go ahead and enter your password and hit connect. So the Fire Stick is an Amazon product, so it will next ask you to log into your Amazon account. If you don't have one, you can also create one here. But since I already have one, I will go ahead and log into my account. It'll ask you to go onto your computer or smartphone and enter amazon.com/code and enter the code that you see here. It will then ask you to log into your Amazon account, and in doing so, it will link your account to your Fire Stick. Once it's linked, just hit continue. Here it's asking if you want to save your Wi-Fi password to your Amazon account. I personally do not, so I'll hit no. Here it's asking if you want to enable parent control on your Fire Stick. I'm going to hit no, but if you would like to enable parent control, go ahead, hit enable, and go through the process to set it up. So your Alexis remote can actually control most TVs. And so here it's asking what brand TV you have, so you can pair your remote to your TV. My TV that I'm setting it up with is a Toshiba, so I'll search that and make that selection. So to verify that your remote is paired with your TV, next it will play some music and will ask you to adjust the volume using the plus or negative control on your remote to adjust the sound on your TV. And hopefully you will be able to control the sound on your TV, and you can just proceed from there. And once successfully paired, just hit OK. It'll ask you if you want to subscribe to some kid-friendly content. You could either subscribe, or in my case, I'll just hit no thanks. So this is a streaming device, so next it asks you to choose streaming services you want to use. You might have already subscribed to some, and in this case you would just log into an existing streaming service, or you can kind of browse and subscribe to new streaming services. You could also just hit no thanks in that window and bypass this entire screen. In my case, I'm just kind of showing you what the screen looks like. I'm just going to set it up in a little bit, and I'll just hit continue for now. Again, this is an Amazon product, so it will send you directly to the Amazon Prime Video app initially. If you have an account, you'll see your account profile right there. If you don't, it'll ask you to set up an account. So it looks like my account is all set up. So I'm going to skip this and just hit the home button on the remote to get to the home screen for the Fire Stick. And this is what the home screen looks like. You'll see a number of apps kind of in a row, starting with Netflix and Prime Video there. But you'll also see a whole bunch of selected content below, which you can kind of browse through and see what interests you. But I want to focus on the top bar with the main apps. And so I'm going to start by setting up the Netflix app. Now I do have a Netflix account already, so I'll show you how to set that up initially. So again, I do have a Netflix account, but the app itself isn't downloaded yet on my Fire Stick. So the first thing you want to do is select the Netflix, and it'll ask you if you want to download the app. And so I'm just going to download the app initially, so it's on my Fire Stick. And once it's done installing, just go ahead and open it up. And again, with many of the streaming services, you do have to have an account to sign in. So in my case, I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead with the sign in process. If you don't have an account, you could start setting it up. So here I'm just going to enter my email address and password to enter Netflix. And once I'm logged in, it'll open up Netflix and you could stream the content as you wish. But for now, I'm just going to hit the home button on my remote to get back to the main home screen for the Fire Stick. So the main home screen only displays 6 main apps, but there's many more apps you can choose from by scrolling to the right and hitting the little boxes right there. And here you can see a whole assortment of different streaming apps that you could subscribe to and download. And the 6 main apps that you saw on your homepage are also displayed here up on top. Now you can move these apps depending on your preference. And how you do that is by selecting on your remote the menu button, which is that button that has the 3 horizontal lines. And by depressing that, you'll see on the right a menu bar that has the option to move the icon of your choice, and just depress that and you can move it back and forth, and now your Netflix icon in this case is the second to the right instead of the first. So the last thing I want to show you is to illustrate how the Alexa remote works with voice recognition. Now on your remote, you'll notice that up on top there is an Alexa voice button, and that's right below and in the center from the power button. Now by depressing that button and speaking into your remote, the Alexa will follow your instructions.
Netflix.
Here's Netflix.
Prime Video. Home.
And there you go. That's the basics of how to set up your Fire TV Stick 4K Max. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen, and even consider subscribing to my channel. I have many more videos to come. Bye-bye.